A turkey shortage this Thanksgiving after flocks nationwide were devastated by bird flu. For most, it means higher prices for increasingly rare birds. But Lauren Wonka reports for food banks expected to feed families chasing the dream this holiday season, it's a crisis.
While there are stacks of cranberries, stuffing mix, gravy, and other fixings for a Thanksgiving meal, there aren't enough turkeys at the food bank of Monmouth and Ocean counties.
You wouldn't think that the food bank would rely on or would be affected by pricing and market changes, because most of the food that we receive is actually donated. But in the case of Thanksgiving, more than any other time, we are.
Urner Barry is a commodity market reporting firm. Vice president of its poultry division's Russ Whitman blames the highly pathogenic avian influenza outbreak.
It's had a tremendous effect, and this was the largest outbreak of high path ever recorded in U.S. history.
The U.S. Department of Agriculture indicates the highly pathogenic avian influenza was first identified in the country in December 2014. It has been detected in commercial and backyard poultry flocks, wild birds, or captive wild birds in 21 states. The last case of the spring outbreak was identified in June 2015, resulting in the depopulation of 7.5 million turkeys and 42.1 million egg-layer and pullet chickens. Russ says demand for turkeys started on the deli lines this past summer.
All those turkeys were gone. So what they had to do was make some really tough decisions, they being the turkey processors of the United States, and they brought up some of the turkeys that were designated for Thanksgiving to satisfy those incredibly high deli needs that take place in June, July, and August.
Now the food bank is trying to satisfy the increased need for Thanksgiving turkeys.
Our shortfall, based on the number of families that we think are going to need turkeys this year, is about 2,000 turkeys.
The food bank starts planning for Thanksgiving in May. That's when they place the orders. They usually receive their first shipment of turkeys by October. They're stored here in their freezers until mid-November. They're distributed then to their 300 partner programs. This year, the nonprofit anticipated the need for 12,000 turkeys. The food bank buys 10,000 and relies on donations to cover the rest. This holiday season, though, they need 14,000 turkeys. Executive Director Carlos Rodriguez says the nonprofit was slammed with a 17% increase in turkey prices this year.
And so it's going to hit us two ways. It's going to cost us more to bring in what we arranged to bring in, and there's just less turkeys at a higher cost for anyone who wants to donate in the community.
Wholesale turkey prices are right now at all-time highs. We're quoting, we being Urner Barry is quoting $1.40 a pound right now on wholesale turkeys. Last year, for comparative purposes, we were at $1.24 a pound, and the year prior, we were at $1.07. That's more than a 30% increase in 2 years.
Whitman says he understands why the food bank is struggling for donations. While prices are at an all-time high, supplies have reached record lows, and he doesn't predict industry production to return to expected levels until next year.
The most recent data that we have tells us that in September, we've never had fewer whole birds in the big freezer warehouses.
Still, Rodriguez is hopeful the food bank will receive enough donations to provide a Thanksgiving meal to those in need this holiday season. In Neptune, I'm Lauren Wonka, NJTV News.